Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? Hope you are well. Welcome to online class. Dear students, this is 2020 year. At the very beginning of your new year, you have got your new books, and today I am going to take your first class. And first, I would like to introduce myself. I am Mohammad Jamiluddin, English teacher, Cantonment Public School and College. Dear students, welcome again in today's online class. Today I will discuss the topics that you need to study in class 9 and 10 in English second paper. So students, let's go and look at a glimpse at the topics of English second paper. Okay students, let's go. Students, you can see on the screen there is given a sample question, SSC examination English paper 2. That means in your second part examination or in class 9 you will have two parts of English. They are English first paper and English second paper. And English second paper you will be allotted 100 marks and you have to answer total 100 marks, and you will be given only 3 hours for answering these 100 marks. So students, the items that will be set for these 100 marks will be discussed now, and I hope after discussing this item or this sample question you will have idea in which topic you need to study from the very beginning of the year. So students, here you can see answer all the questions, figures in the margin indicate full marks. So part 1, grammar. In your English second paper course, part 1 there will be grammar item. So the first grammar item is fill in the blanks with the words from the box. You may need to change the forms of some of the words. You may need to use one word more than once. Here in question item number 1 you will find fill in the blanks item, fill in the blanks, and the options will be given for you. Just by using these options you have to answer the questions and fill in the blanks. Here is given some option: consume, die, for, an, of, on, the, by, etc. And there is given a passage: obesity is a medical condition caused by excess body fat. The increase of body fat has an effect on human health. Obesity increases diseases like obesity increases of likelihood of various diseases, particularly heart disease, diabetes, certain types of cancer, etc. Obesity most commonly occurs due to a combination of excessive dietary calories, lack of physical activity, and genetic factors. The primary treatment for obesity is dieting and physical exercise. To supplement this, anti-obesity drugs may be taken to reduce appetite or reduce fat consumption. Here the word consumption will be used. Students, you need to remember sometimes you need to change the form of the words given in the brackets. That means you may find the word is given in the verb form, but you need to change the word into noun form. Here we have used noun form in the question item number F. Answer number A, to reduce fat consumption. In severe cases, surgery is performed to reduce stomach value or bowel length. Obesity is a leading preventable cause of the worldwide. Authorities view it as one of the most serious public health problems of the 21st century. Obesity is considered as an illness in much of the modern world, though it was once widely perceived as a symbol of wealth and fertility. So this is question item number 1, and here in question item number 1 you have to use the words given in the box. First you will read out the passage with meaning, and then you have to understand which words you need to use in the blanks. Okay students, now we will look at question item number 2. Here you have to fill in the blanks with suitable words. In this question item number 2, there will be given no option, but you have to use your brain and at the same time to answer this item perfectly. You have to enrich your vocabulary. Regularly you will learn some vocabularies, and at the same time you have to also learn the uses of the new words, so that gradually you can build up a strong vocabulary for your brain and for you. So you can see this item, and in question item 3, make 5 sentences using parts of sentences from each column of the table below. Here you can see in question item 3 there will be given some sentences, and the students need to make 5 meaningful sentences. The students, you need to remember, sometimes you have doubt in your mind whether you need to follow the consequence or not to make sentences from table or from given table. But students, I am making it clear that you don't need to maintain any sequence, just you need to make only 5 meaningful sentences, so that if you make any 5 meaningful sentence, you will get full marks. You don't need to worry about the sequence or maintaining. Okay students, here you can see, here is given, hence to every nation its flag, for that we, every independent country of the world, we the national flag. And in second column there is given need, has, is, all the words are verb. To have patriotic feelings, dearer than any other thing, its own flag, the symbol of independence and sovereignty of a nation, to safeguard its prestige. In question item number 4, look at this item. Complete the following text with right forms of the verbs given in the box. Here in question item number 4, right form of verbs should be used, and by using correct forms of verbs you have to fill in the blanks. Look, there are given some verbs in the box: rain, be, see, start, scatter, curse, get, blow, look, go, etc. Scatter means to spread here and there, or to remain some things in disciplined way, etc. So in question item number 4, the main here topic is here right forms of verb, and for this item to complete correctly, to answer this item correctly, you need to know the correct uses of be verbs, the correct uses of have verbs, the correct uses of tenses, and at the same time you have to know how about the uses of, about some rules of right form of verbs and some rules of subject verb agreement. So students, after today's class I will inshallah discuss these topics one by one to improve your situation and condition. Okay students, let's go. Question item number 5, and here will be given narration. This is also called passage narration, and when you are in class 8 you have practiced a lot about passage narration, and this item is also repeated here in class 9. Look at this question item number 5. Change the narrative style of the following text. I saw a young boy standing before me with utmost politeness. He said, "Uncle, my parents are calling you." I came out of my house and saw an elderly man and a woman. The woman said, "Bhaiya, don't you recognize me? I'm Salma. We looked for you everywhere but didn't find you." "What a surprise," I said with admiration. So in question, here you can see question item number 6. Change the sentences according to directions. And this item is also called transformation of sentence. In this item, you will have to learn the transformation of sentence. That means a simple, complex and compound sentence, a transformation of degree from positive, comparative and superlative. And at the same time, you have to also learn how to transform sentences from affirmative to negative, negative to interrogative, if affirmative to imperative, assertive to optative, and exclamatory to assertive, or vice versa. These items you should know and practice regularly. In question item 6, there will be given the transformation of sentence, and in this section you will be given only 10 sentences, and you need to change the sentence according to the direction given at the end of the sentence. Here, look at this example A. In the field of education, Sir Solimullah's contribution was greater than any other educationist. Use positive degree of adjective. That means here you have asked to change the sentence into positive form or positive degree. So you have also need to learn. You need to learn also degree, change of degree, and change of sentences from simple, complex and compound. And also in your last class you learned about the changes of from assertive to interrogative, imperative, optative and exclamatory. Okay students, now look at question item number 7. This is also a new item for you. In this item, imagination is very important. If you want to complete this item, you need to know some structures of sentences, some basic structures of sentences, as well as you have to know how to use conjunctions in sentences and the linkers. Conjunctions and linkers use will help you to complete these items very perfectly. So I advise you to study the conjunctions and their uses. At the same time, if you have any problem when you will read these conjunctions or sentence connectors, don't hesitate to ask any question and inbox me. I will help to answer all the questions asked by you. So students, here in this item, question item number 7, complete the following sentences. This is called completing sentence. Here the half sentence will be given and you have to complete the half sentences. Look at this. Dash, if he had asked me. Here the conditional sentence, you can see third condition has been used. So in this part you have to complete the sentence by using third conditional. I would have helped if he had asked me. So conditional sentences will be discussed. Okay students, here question number 8. You can see complete the text adding suffixes, prefixes or the both with the root words given in the parenthesis. And this item is very common to you because when you are in class 8 this item was assigned for you. So students, look at this. This is called completing or making perfect word by using suffix, prefix or both. Mr. Habib was driving to his office in the morning. He had started late as usual. His car stopped at a traffic signal. As the lights became green, the car in the front was not moving. The driver got down from the car and was asking for assistance. Mr. Mr. Habib became so angry. He had become very popular. He had become very populous in the office for being late every day. He was certainly going to be late again. He could see the face of his boss in his imagination. An important agreement would be signed in his office and he had to reach a bit early. He would probably lose his job for that irresponsible act. His boss won't be indifferent to his irresponsible acts anymore. Mr. Habib got nervous thinking of his fate. So many people have become unemployed in last few weeks. His hands were trembling as he started driving fast, but he should think about his safety and drive more carefully. So this is the item. So students, in question item number 9, you will be given 5 sentences, and from these 5 sentences you have to prepare tag questions. This item is also new for you. In this item, tag question, but I assure you not to worry about this item. Tag question is very easy. You don't need to be worried for this item. Inshallah, you will be able to answer this item very perfectly. Okay students, here question item number 10. Complete the passage using suitable connectors. 5 marks have been allotted for you. Here you need to know the uses of conjunctions as well as the uses of sentence connectors, and these uses will help you to perform correctly this question item. Okay students, look at the question item number 11. Use capitals and punctuation marks where necessary in the following text. This item is very common to you because last year you have to answer these question items repeatedly. So I think you don't need to worry about this item. Okay students, and then these were the part A, grammar part, and now we will discuss the topics that will be set for part B in composition part. Here first of all, look at the question item number 12. Suppose you are Rubina Raihan and you have passed SSC. You have seen a vacancy ad for the position of an assistant mobile operator in a mobile company. Now write a CV with a cover letter for the post. Your CV should not exceed 1 page. And there will be given CV. You need to write down CV. So this item is new for you. And in question item number 13, suppose you are Salma or Salman, an SSC candidate of Pirbari High School, Maniganj. You and your classmates need some extra lessons on English composition. Now write an application to your head teacher on behalf of your class requesting some extra lessons after your regular class. So this is an application. And in question item number 14, suppose once on a rainy day you got drenched in rainwater. Write a paragraph in 250 words on a rainy day you remember. In this item, question item number 14, you have to practice paragraph writing. And question item number 15, from your childhood you have desire to cook in a famous restaurant. Write a composition on your dream job, narrating why you have decided to be a cook and how you will prepare yourself to get this job. So students, this is a dialogue. Composition, you have to write down composition in question item number 15, and thus the items that you will face in class 9 have been discussed. So students, I hope you have understood and you have got overall view about your questions, and inshallah from our next class we will start discussing specific topic to improve your position. Again, I am thanking all the students for joining and clicking today's videos. Best of all, Assalamu alaikum.